And I am back. Let's head on over to that Tallneck. Oh good, I killed a rat. Oh, even better. Yeah. Wipe all you want, just leave me alone.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Yep. And
I need to find a way up to the Tallneck's head.
this one.
The killers. What are they doing here?
Come on, you know they're the Eclipse by now. Why are you calling them the killers?
It looks like they're trying to capture the Tallneck.
Meh. While these guys feel the electromagnetic pulse that comes from completing the Tallneck. We'll kill them all. So
Haven't you got anything better to do?
We got a killer out there.
yeah, you do. A killer Aloy. Hey, what do you know? Ah,
They know I'm here
coming
now.
for us.
I hit him. Ah. Alright, you know what? I hate you all.
You cannot run from me.
Yes, I can. Watch me run from you. Jerks.
I should be able to jump onto the Tallneck from here.
You're all going to die.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
looks like. I thought the sun was coming up. But I was wrong. It's midnight. And I'm not going to stand here and wait for the vista to become better.
Got it.
Don't know if you heard that, but that was all of the bad guys perishing. Okay, so, no active quests. We do have a nearby collectible. This corruptor was mostly broken by the EMP. The path is barred. There we go. Okay, flat tire, go. Oops. What? Basically, I could tell by the sound that I just killed a fox. Okay. There's the metal flower. There are two Thunderjaws here.
It's beautiful, that's why.
Isn't that fun? Alrighty. Oh, we are right on top of an old acquaintance. So let's two old acquaintances. What? That's grammatically poor. Should be to an old acquaintance. But no. I killed the cactus. Okay.
Here's the bridge Jira mentioned. Now to see if I can find his tracks. No telling how many people pass this way. But this was a man with a cart, so...
Yeah, so... Tracks in here. Are you... Wait a minute. Really? That's annoying. Not the first time I've done that one either.
He left the road.
Yes, he did.
End of the tracks. Well, that doesn't make any sense. What's around here?
A thing.
Someone's possessions. Gendarts? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or...
Or he was eaten by a machine.
There's enough blood to worry me.
I'm gonna leave my mount behind. Because we've got a field of tramplers here.
No more blood. Must have had time to bind his wound. This chest looks like it's of Oseram making. At least he's easy to follow. I just hope he's okay.
Oh.
The barrel. The scent reminds me of... Yes, Aaron's breath. That's Oseram brew. Did it roll downhill?
There he is. I'm going to take on all those tramplers. So, knowing they don't enjoy ice.
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, my goods scattered in a herd of tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jira.
Well, there you have it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tramplers. Can I hack these bad boys? Yes, I can. Let's see what this does.
Ready or not.
Okay. Well, that didn't feel good. Okay. Well, this is one of the bottles we need. Oh, no, it's a rabbit. I was wrong. Here's one of the bottles we need.
Rare part.
And I'm gonna scan for these things. I've got to loot the corpses, otherwise I'm gonna get that smudge. See? Smudge. Okay. That's a campfire. He sure is noisy. You know what? Ouch. There. A lot quieter out here now. Alright. One more bottle. There's one. There we go.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jira said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ilderman. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a thunderjaw. It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stocking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
Now to complete this, we just gotta stop at Day Tower. But this marker right here is a village that I only recently discovered in one of my playthroughs. And there's a side quest there. A side quest, two side quests actually. One of them can be taken care of immediately, and the other requires a little running around. But why does it sound like the cactus is groaning? Okay. They're left after the campfire. Just don't upset the tramplers. And lo and behold, they did not bear left after the campfire.
Savages are machines.
Yeah, savages on machines.
They must be Oseram. They've put their stamp on this place.
Okay, do I have... Yes, garbage. "13 stealth is not bad. 15 is the highest I've ever encountered." Alright, it's easier to do this. These sparkers I only hang on to a few, just in case.
Wasn't sure about the them at first, but it's growing on me.
Okay, let's... Quick manual save. No, you can't see anything. And now...
Who are they?
You meet this woman at the end of the game, regardless. But little did I know, talk to her now, and she's got a quest for you.
I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
I'm gonna go
This
backwards.
weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap maw.
So you're a forge woman. You run the forge and the town too.
The town is the forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Eildermen having their say. If we were back in the claim, Oseram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was steel young from the forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. Place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answered to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the Heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe. Or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
Okay. Yep, that's the one. If you meet her at the end of the game before this, I mean,
Productive days and quiet
without
nights.
this, she basically flirts with Aloy. Which I find it entertaining. And very progressive that sexuality is not a big deal here.
If I had right of rule, I'd have taken the town first. More slaves for digging up lightning boxes.
Then make your claim for it when the others get here. Won't be long now.
The old Sun King would trade for slaves, not this new one, though. Thinks he...
Here, hold this arrow. You, hold this one. Thanks. You guys are swell. Oh good, I found a spot to get stuck on. Mark that guy, so... No. Oh, come on. I've got to wait for the meter to refill. There we go. Okay. I've only done this one a couple of times.
There's a sawtooth out there with my best spear stuck in it.
Really? There's a thug out there with my arrow stuck in his head.
Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
Oh, hi. You can't see me? I can see you. Fun with climbing. Maybe strike from below here? Oh, of course.
For the head he's taken, I'm glad he wears a hood.
I lost her.
We never saw her.
Look out above.
Don't lose her!
You never had her. Can I drop without getting hurt? Probably not. Yep, I did.
As you were, man.
I love how I'm staying quiet because if I speak, I might alert the bandits. Because that's how video games work.
Not sure what
There,
that
a
was.
power cell.
Well, one power cell. Oh, there's still someone there? Nope. Well, that was some miraculous glitching. Okay. Oh. Hi. How long did this bomb?
Okay, done. Now to get into the Scrapper's Run and find those weapon parts.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
Okay. Guess I gotta climb to get out. Oh. Here's a slip wire. And a very short one at that. Wow. I expected death there.
All this scrap. Dragged here from who knows where and when. Lots of scrappers flying. Hope they haven't stripped the parts already.
When scrappers and glinthawks work on salvage,
You're going down.
usually dead machines, they take parts
The
off.
scrappers made that pile. Strange. Let me find something Petra can use. Fast.
Weapon parts and power cells. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, hi. Good doggy. And resist shock. But not that resistant. Another one of those tanks. What got aggroed over there? The world may never know. Oh. I didn't go around enough. Pamphlet site. Oh, over there. $41 damage.
Back to Petra. We've been in the scrapyard long enough.
Thankfully, we can fast travel. Excuse me.
Share a drink with Aaron. There's a mad romance happening to Blue Light.
Okay, let's...
I've got a pair of sturdy Osseram hands.
41 damage is terrible. Okay, good enough. Now, this is going to be a unique bit of combat. You'll revisit this style towards the end of the game.
Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their clan. They want to take the town.
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk terms for us. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips if you ever want to use those for...
All right, I got it.
Yeah.
Heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town
Hey.
red, boys!
Heh, manners!
What? No, hey. What are you doing, you... Really?
You're not gonna see it coming.
She's working well so far.
Eyes on me, Lord!
Wow, it's destroying the,
Room
Get
for
the
improvement on the
scenery.
gun.
For
No
us.
complaints about the gunner.
You chump!
oops, I think that was my rag.
You're trash now. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you bungheads! They only have one cannon!
Ow. That hurts.
Move around! Confuse them!
They're gathering under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on them.
What? It's your bridge.
Bridges come and go. Shoot it down.
Oh, boy.
Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
Dokie dokie.
Oh, my teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now I had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
What? No reward box? Okay.
And sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
There's another dude here. Yep, here's the guilty party now.
Are you looking for something?
Can't see hide nor hair of my friends. They went after a herd of behemoths, and now they're overdue.
Only seasoned hunters go after machines like that. Can't they handle themselves?
It's not them I'm worried about. We need special cables from those behemoths to keep our cannons firing. If they miss the herd, Petra will hand me my hide. I never should have agreed to that trade.
What trade did you agree to?
Petra assigned me and Baladja the task of getting cables from that herd. But Sorgrease and Baladja are meant for each other, like hammer and steel. They just don't realize it. So I agreed to trade duties with him to, hurry things along.
Didn't Baladia wonder why?
It was her idea. Now I'm worried it worked too well. If they're so busy snogging that they miss the herd, it'll be my skin on the line.
Where did you last see them?
Right here, before they left. Off they went, arguing the whole way.
What were they arguing about?
How best to follow the herd. Sure, Grease is good with a bow, but he could get lost in his own home. What have I done?
You've ruined everything, and this is the beginning of the end of the world.
Why not explain what happened to Petra?
If you want to tell Petra, be my guest. Maybe she'll blow her top at you and tire herself out before she gets to me. I would run off in search of them, but since Jor Grease took my place, I have his spot on guard duty.
I can look for your friends. Where have they gone?
They were headed to the Arch, northwest of here, to watch for the herd. I hope they've found their way there. If we miss that herd, we won't be able to keep our cannons firing. I'll throw myself into this fire if I've risked our freedom.
Let's keep that as a last resort. I'll do what I can.
Okay, now, talking to Petra is optional at this point, but so that I can expose her dialogue to my non-existent viewers.
Always so pale. A few minutes at the forge, the heat'll put some color in your cheeks.
I don't need a forge for that. Rushing into the wilds should do it.
What's lit your fire this time?
I can handle it.
No doubt you can, but if it involves free Heap, I need to hear about it.
You sent 2 hunters after a herd. They've gone missing.
Well, they couldn't have. Caliph could find a needle in a slag heap. Unless he didn't go. Careless, two-fisted smelter. What'd he do?
Traded places with Jagrees.
By fire and spit!
What are you gonna do about this trade?
Waste of Caliph's time and mine. Jagrees and Baladia didn't need his push. They're bound together. Just like in the forge. You let the weight of the hammer do the work, not the arm. Never figured Caliph for a tender sort.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make him sweat it. But one thing I've learned, some things will happen no matter what you do.
Why did you need behemoth cables from that herd?
Those cables make the best fuses for our cannons. Even so, they wear out fast and we always need more. Our guns keep us strong and free. Without them, we're easy scrap for bandits and machines.
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we need to get on our own, or we're dependent on others. That's a burden we won't bear.
But you asked me for help.
Some burdens are welcome.
Why the urgency with this herd?
Once that herd hits the cauldron, it'll be out of our reach, and another won't come for a long while. We need those cables, and we've got to take them now. If you find those 2, send them back in one piece. If you bring me behemoth cables while you're at it, I'd be beholden to you.
Careful. It could become a habit.
To our fire system.
Okay, so hammer and steel. Where am I going? Oh. Dear God. Well, I'm certainly not gonna walk or ride the whole way there. Fast travel. That's what it's there for. Okay. I missed the turnoff. Because the path is obscured. That happens from time to time where, oops, it tells you to take a specific path, but it's not really clear where that path is. And that guesswork sure is fun.
Save these for the trail.
There's our two lovers.
I got us this far.
You had us wandering for hours.
Just what I'm looking
That's
for.
because I couldn't concentrate with you hammering on.
You kept asking me questions. When did I start smithing? Had I ever seen the elevator at Meridian? If Caleb had been here, we'd have found the herd. I would have taken it down and we'd be halfway back to Free Heap.
You want to go back? Fine. I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't either.
I got us this far.
You had us wandering for hours.
That's because I couldn't concentrate with you.
And
Someone's
we've
coming.
circled around in dialogue.
Are you Jagrees and Balaja? Caleb sent me to look for you.
He did? Now Petra must know we lost the herd.
No, I lost it.
I don't care who lost it. Just, why don't I track it down for you?
I couldn't let you do that. It was my responsibility, not yours or his.
We saw 3 behemoths and some shell walkers in the herd. It won't be easy alone.
I can sneak up on the herd better without conversation.
Arguing, you mean? I'll go with you alone. Jagrees can ask his incessant questions to the wind.
Why did you even agree to the trade if you can't stand a minute of my presence? If you weren't...
Enough! Jagrees, Balaja asked you to switch with Caleb so she could spend time with you.
What?
And if I heard right, Jagrees led you off course so he could spend more time talking with you.
Really?
Now you talk it out while I get those behemoth cables. Where did you last see the herd?
Oh, up on that ridge. And take some arrows with you.
Thanks.
Oh, she gave us fire arrows. Wasn't that nice? Yeah, I'm not gonna bring them out.
Got it.
Yeah. If you remember, behemoths are the fun critters
Here,
that were at Sunstone Rock.
Where were they going?
They were going on vacation.
They must have wanted to follow the river. I hear them now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay out some traps. Otherwise, I'm as good as dead. Oh, watch that one.
I can get out of this.
Oh, no you don't. Really? You ran?
That hurt it.
Big bad machines? Wow. Ah! Yikes. Really? I laid out those traps for nothing?
I dropped it!
All that work. For nothing. There's those cables we want.
That was worth it.
Help, I'm stuck. That's not a bad resist corruption, if I use it at all. .57% handling isn't that bad either. Now we go back to free heap. Then after this, I'm going to head for the final cauldron in Horizon Zero Dawn. There's another much larger cauldron in the Frozen Wilds.
Playing was never easy. Living here ain't even. You can tell Ursa's death has been coming from Aaron.
You've got those behemoth cables, don't you? I knew you'd come through.
And Jagris and Baladia should be along. Eventually.
We've been expecting you ever since they came back. Whatever you did, it worked. Now they're off snogging in the shed.
Finally. She put me on guard duty for a month, so I'm glad it was worth it. Thank you.
No problem.
I see you survived their bickering.
Barely.
I could say they struggle in love because they're young, but the old rarely fare better. Thank you, Aloy, for enduring them.
Hey, I got a reward box this time. Wasn't that swell? No. Can't do anything with those, so I use some health potions, which I do on occasion. Alright. 41 damage is garbage. Okay, normally this tear handling fire is something. I'm gonna hang on to it regardless. That's garbage, that's garbage. 57 handling is not bad, but there is better. And I don't use that one. That's silly. Try to sell multiples of 1. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to do that hunting ground just yet. Can't. I need to be able to... Well, I don't need to hack Thunderjaws. I could. So if I really want to, I'd have to complete this cauldron first. Funny how the mounts never come from a direction that you're facing. Kicked a dead watcher. And it felt good. Alright. I'm having fun of getting into this one. There are stalkers.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Okay. You. What do you got? Ah. Enhancing your spear only becomes available if you do the frozen wilds.
Stocking up.
And okay. 10-minute cauldron at most.
Ugh, the scrapes.
This is the secret entrance. They tell you to find the secret entrance. What? I never picked up my old wire traps. That was bad of me. Got nice form when she dives.
I'll shake it out later.
Will you, Aloy? Will you really? Here we are. Center of the cauldron.
Start.
All it's gonna take. Just gotta convince the big boy to come after me.
Uh-oh, someone's grumpy.
Yep. Come on. There you go. Good boy. See? Weren't so bad. Wow. You know, I'm thinking during one of the updates they made the really good modifications extremely rare. Get a little
There we
exposition
go.
now.
Information to help me override more machines. So, Hephaestus is the source of the Cauldron data intrusions? It's been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. Deadlier and deadlier year by year. Why? And what or who is Hephaestus? Another mystery to add to the list.
Yep. Anyone who knows Greek mythology knows that Hephaestus was the god of the forge. Forged the weapons for the gods. So, I'm going to go here. I'm going to head for that hunting ground, save, and call it a day on this broadcast. It really makes no sense to call it a mount for such a short distance. And I'm doing the hunting grounds just to show what they're like. I don't know if anyone's coming late to this game. Many fans of the game probably bought it a long time ago. The hunting ground weapons, they just have better handling. They don't offer better damage. Oops. You just fire easier with them. So, they will sell the trash. I saved the game, but I'm calling it quits. So, be well, all.